Alrighty, we got a double unboxing today. We got a Deli deck and Deli Trux. This one, I got a package on the outside because they figured they'd charge me some custom fees, which is never good. They charged me $22.62, those thieves. Once in a while they hit you up in Canada, and they just felt like hitting me up this time, charging me some extra. Alright, let's see. Got my son Caden here with me in the unboxing today.
Okay, guess what, guys? I can do a kickflip.
He landed a kickflip today. He's 5 years old. First time landing kickflip. Deli. I like the stuff on the website. Like it's always like really vibrant colors.
I think it's a fingerboard.
It is, but look at that. That's a sick packaging, dude. It's like authentic, you know, Deli Decks USA. I believe he's from California, if I'm not mistaken. Bringing you premium fingerboards since 2015. So he's been doing it for a while. Let's check this out. Man, it's really made to just fit in this. Oh my goodness, this feels sick. Feels like
Can I feel it, Dad?
You can feel it. You wanna feel it?
It feels so good.
This is the Addiction mold. Yeah, it's almost like a pop box kind of look to it. Yeah, I went with this graphic. Figured it was sick. It had like a nice like nighttime feel to it. Some like nice vibrant colors stuff. Sounds good. Sounds fresh. Let's pull out the metal. Oh yeah, sounds good. So I guess that's the shape. It's like a pop box. What do you call that? Burgundy orange color. And like a natural ply, a blue ply, natural ply, and a yellow ply. You can see that? Yeah, it said it was like medium high kicks. To me, it looks like a medium. Almost matches kind of like a swab, to be honest. Look at that. It's pretty similar to a swab mold. The Mucho Chill mode looks sick to me with a 55mm wheelbase. This is my first try on these Deli decks. I've tried Deli wheels before. Yeah, and I'm like, man, I gotta try these decks out. And yeah, so we should set this thing up, but I bought some Deli Trux. We got some more Deli stickers. Look at that. Yeah, I bought two. I expected some good things about these trucks. He's been in the making for these trucks for like 2 years. Super excited to check these things out, man. I got the 34s. That's a dope packaging as well. Sick. Deli on the hanger. I love chrome finish. I love like shiny. They were saying they're like dynamics. I don't have a scale on me. I feel like they're probably a little softer than dynamics bushings. A little softer, but a little bit higher. Definitely like thicker, higher than dynamic bushings. So the one thing that I was hoping about these, that the kingpin would have a dab of what you call like Loctite on the threads, so it wouldn't loosen up on you. What the heck you call it? What the dynamics? They got help me out, somebody in the comments, what they have on their kingpins. They got nylon dip on their hardware, on their kingpin. They got the black pivot cups. So let's put these things together, check them out. I got some of this Permalock GB Weld medium strength thread locker. I mean, I guess I could have even went with maximum strength, but I tried these on one Trux and they're not too shabby. Medium strength. And they got the gold, the brass nuts on there for your axles, which is good. And honestly, this stuff, when you put it on the kingpin, you just put a tiny little dab. That's all you need. Little tip for like not stripping base plates and stuff or axles. When you put something in, you just reverse it to the left until you hear a little click. The thread is ready to go right in. There we got them. They look pretty sick. I'm wondering, like, the one thing I messaged him about too was, I wonder how the wheelbase is on these things. People were saying they feel like dynamics, so I kind of believe them. But as far as like wheelbase, I would say, because I'm just going off by the back holes compared to the axle, right? So if you look at them, It looks like Deli is a little bit shorter wheelbase, but not like BRTs. BRTs are crazy that way. Got a caliper though. I don't know how I'm gonna measure this correctly, but it definitely looks like Dynamics 1 millimeter. Yeah, definitely looks like Dynamics has a longer wheelbase. Delis are like 0.7 of a mil shorter, like 0.5 to 0.7 of a mil shorter. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to try these things out. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the height on these compared to Dynamics. These Dynamics, these are stock bushings and everything. They were used just a little bit. So let's see, numbers don't lie. So the height on Deli, on the top of the hanger, right? It's like 9 mil. The height on Dynamics, on the top of the axle, like 8.8. So the height, if you measure on the top of the axles, or top of the hangers, you know, it looks like the hanger on Deli is a little bit thicker. So it was like 0.2 higher on the hanger. So the axle is probably about the same height as Dynamics. 34.2 axle, great. This is one thing I was seeing that I was hoping, that the base plate on the Deli would be thicker. Less chance for it to strip. Dynamics 0.9 millimeter thickness, Deli 1.2 millimeter thickness. And when you look at it by eye, it looks thicker too. So I'm really excited to set these things up. Also to try them on try it on my first Deli deck. So yeah, from like the middle of the holes, it was 55 millimeter from the middle of the holes, wheelbase. Alright, so let's get this deck set up here. Put some tape on her. Alrighty, there we go. Now let's set up the trucks. There we go. Shiny trucks. They look nice. The kingpins kind of remind me of Destructo's Unreal Skateboards clearance. Kingpin clearance. The one time Dynamics sent me some hardware, and they were long hardware. They're like the same hardware as this, same ones. It's just the odd time I saw hardware come in like that from Dynamic. I emailed them and I was like, hey, I need different hardware because my hangers were hitting the hardware. But these ones are not hitting the hardware, which is good. But yeah, either the hangers are a little different there, or that is because the wheelbase is a touch shorter. I was in a debate what kind of wheels I should put on this deck. I got these Street Abstracts, white and mint. It would add some color to it. Or I was thinking just to put some white Streets Ilpils on it. I got yellow resin Ilpils, some red Pyros. I don't know if that would... There is red on the deck, but I don't know. You know what? These Abstract Streets, green and black swirls. It kind of goes with the black and green there. I'm not sure if it goes with it though. Got the red performance, the red Pyro performance wheels. Kind of does go with it. I don't know. The red is nice too, but it's almost like too much red. It reminds me of like clown shoes or something. Only for a certain kind of a deck those will suit. You know what? I got these Joy Colts, black and red. Lixanis? I forget what they're called. These ones were made by Matt. So these are like mint condition, but they're going back a bit. Kind of is nice. The blue bushings kind of throw off the match color on the deck. I don't know, I'm split, man. That or the green and black swirls. Definitely not Ilpil yellows. Or Ilpil whites, man, can't go wrong, right? Them Joy Colts were looking good. You know, white wheels, you honestly can never go wrong with any deck you got them on. You know, white wheels, they always go with anything, but sometimes it looks too plain. Honestly, I think I was liking these Joy Colts. I don't know. I'll stick with these reds. I had these on a few boards, like great wheels. Joy Colts are good wheels, man. Honestly, I haven't tried the new Joy Colts though. The ones made by Scott. I just think the price point went up too much, and that you can get just as good wheels when you buy Ilpils or Abstracts or Peaks. Peaks, not Teaks. Alright, there she is. I had a feeling of how this, I thought of how this would feel with the 55mm wheelbase, and then how these trucks are. feels different on the varial heels than what I'm used to. But everything else comes pretty easy. Sketchy. Huh. Yeah, bushings are not bad, man. Somebody said they are like looser than Dynamics. Off the hop, it feels looser than Dynamics. This side, it feels good though. Like it's not a too loose of a feel. Feels good. It's a good setup. Has a good feel to it. I like it. Just the varial heel has a different feel. Yeah. See this? You know that's one of my go-tos. It's not like a BRT with some decks like this, a 55mm base. It makes it too short. It's like a weird, easy, quick pop, but it's like it's like a nice medium, right? You want to do a big kickflip, heel flip. Yeah, I was gonna buy some Deli wheels too, but I just didn't. He was having the V2 Euros, I think it was called, but he wasn't dropping them just yet. And all the heels come nice too. Still trying to get my nollie heels down, like every time. That's what it is. You got to be patient with the pop. Be patient with the pop on a nollie heel. Kick it back like that. This is not a nollie heel tutorial. What can I say, man? Another nice setup. Has a good shape to it. The only thing I wasn't digging at first when I looked at it was the tail looks like it's more boxier than the nose. The nose is a little bit boxy, not much. More popsicle than boxy. And then the tail is like more boxy than popsicle. But it's a boxy pop too. But it's not really bugging me much. Yeah. I think I felt, oh yeah, the kingpin hit it. Didn't slow it down, but it hit it. It's a nice board, dude. I could definitely get used to it. Hey, one thing also that I'm noticing too, I know I did the blistered unboxing review, but the cups, they're sitting nice, like the pivot cups, they sit nice in these hangers as well. Dude, honestly, he crafted these things well. It just looked different, that the kingpin like that, right? But I think it's awesome. That was a dope kickflip crook. I love doing just like switch frontside crooks. Yeah, like the one guy said, I forget who it was on Instagram, but he's like, they're like a broken in dynamic. Yeah, these are dope, dude. Solid deck. So I've had these Deli Trux for a while. I just wanted to show you a little bit of comparison. These are both Pyro decks, and the wheels are super similar. These are blue wheels, 79s, and these are performance wheels, Pyros. Yeah, these are both 34 mil decks, but this is the difference. This one is the Dynamics. I really like the match with Dynamics on the Pyro deck. And then this is the difference. This is with Deli Trux on the Pyro decks. I would say these Pyro decks are medium high kicks with a 57 millimeter wheelbase on these decks. You see, it's a little bit shorter wheelbase on the Deli Trux, so gives it a different feel. Dynamics, I don't know, man. So, like they said, the Deli Trux are similar, but it will change your pop. And then we got Calier. Yeah, Deli Trux on the urban mold. They feel pretty good. Yeah, honestly, the Deli Trux on a Calier urban mold, it seems like it matches the best out of any decks that I've tried with the Deli Trux on. That in a Swab Mucho Loco mold. Because I consider like the Swab Mucho Loco and the Calier Urban very close, similar mold, same wheelbase too. Yeah, so there you have it. I just want to bring that to your attention. Deli Trux changes the feel than compared to Dynamics. Yeah, everybody go. It's so similar. It's similar-ish, but not similar. It all boils down to preference. Just to find the right deck to match with the right trucks, right? According to your preferences. Deli and Dynamic, I'd say, are pretty close to similar height. It's just the wheelbase that's the difference. And that makes a world of a difference. Yeah, I see these poly decks on the site. Yeah, let me know if you want me to review one of those. The poly Deli decks. I was tempted to get one. They seem pretty decent. That my Kingpin keeps scraping on there. I mean, it has no problem with this. What's the Dynamic look like? That Dynamic is like a rounded Kingpin. At the top, this one's like a sharper Kingpin. And just the angle that it sits. But yeah, the Kingpin does hit when you get it right in the middle. Like right there. What's my critique on these? The Kingpin, how it's sharp, kind of. That can hit the BRTs. See, my BRTs are hitting, but these are worn in more. Yeah, see, I think that makes a big difference about BRTs. The nut is kind of rounded, and Dynamics are rounded Kingpin. So when it hits, like Dynamic gives you no problems usually. But this one is a sharp edged top of the Kingpin there. So that it touches. I think that's my only thing that I have against these. That and then the long hardwares. It just doesn't look nice. I don't know. The shorter hardware looks nicer. That and then that. Other than these are amazing trucks. These trucks feel great. So trucks, great. The deck is great too. I figured that's why I would get the Deli Trux with the Deli deck, because it probably matches up great. I think the decks, that's the one thing I would have against the decks, is that it's a little bit more boxy than I would like on the tail, where the nose is it's pretty good. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, or maybe this one it didn't come out exactly like it should. But other than that, great craftsmanship on the deck also. Kicks are great. They are similar. It's similar, like the kick on the nose and the tail, they're pretty similar in like height, I would say, and I like that. I don't like it to be one so high and one so low, like 2 degrees or more difference. So yeah, I'd buy some more of these trucks. Didn't try Nolly Tray yet. Nolly trays feel different on this thing. Fine, I gotta scoop it extra hard. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, I think that the length of these decks was 95.9. 96 is a nice sweet spot for me. Anyways, man, smash that like button if you want to see more content like this. Subscribe. Alright, man, y'all have a good night. Peace.